Welcome to Flavor Street. Join us as we explore unique flavors and street food recipes from around the world. Subscribe and enjoy the journey. Pølser, Danish hot dogs, a classic Danish street food, served in a bun with toppings like remoulade, crispy onions, pickles, and ketchup. Pølser is the Danish version of hot dogs, and they are a beloved street food in Denmark. The key to making authentic Danish pølser lies in the quality of the sausage and the traditional toppings. Here are the ingredients you'll need to prepare Danish-style pølser at home. Ingredients for Danish pølser. For the sausages, or you can buy pre-made ones. Pork sausages, or beef/pork blend, 4 to 6 high-quality sausages, traditionally roed pølser or red sausages are used in Denmark. Salt, 1 teaspoon. Pepper, half a teaspoon. Nutmeg, a pinch, optional, for flavor. Garlic powder, half a teaspoon, optional. Paprika, half a teaspoon, optional, for color and flavor. For the buns. Hot dog buns, 4 to 6, Danish-style buns are slightly oblong and soft. Butter, for toasting the buns, optional. Traditional toppings. Remoulade, a Danish-style creamy condiment with pickles, mustard, and herbs. You can buy it or make it yourself. Crispy fried onions, store-bought or homemade. Pickles, thinly sliced or relish style. Mustard, Danish-style yellow mustard or Dijon mustard. Ketchup, optional, but often used. Raw onions, finely chopped, optional. Optional homemade remoulade recipe. If you want to make your own remoulade, here's what you'll need. Mayonnaise, half a cup. Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon. Pickles, 2 to 3 tablespoons, finely chopped. Capers, 1 tablespoon, finely chopped, optional. Fresh dill, 1 teaspoon, chopped. Lemon juice, 1 teaspoon. Salt and pepper, to taste. Instructions to prepare pølser. Prepare the sausages. If making sausages from scratch, mix ground pork or pork/beef blend with salt, pepper, nutmeg, garlic powder, and paprika. Stuff into sausage casings and cook by grilling, boiling, or pan frying. If using store-bought sausages, grill or pan fry them until golden brown and cooked through. Prepare the buns. Slice the buns lengthwise, but not all the way through. Lightly butter the insides and toast them on a pan or grill for a minute or 2 until warm and slightly crispy. Assemble the pølser. Place a cooked sausage in each bun. Add toppings in this order, traditional Danish style. Remoulade. Mustard. Pickles. Crispy fried onions. Raw onions, optional. Ketchup, optional. Serve and enjoy. Serve your pølser with a side of potato chips or a cold Danish beer for an authentic experience. Frikadeller, Danish meatballs, often served in a bread roll or as a snack. Frikadeller are traditional Danish meatballs that are a staple in Danish cuisine. They are typically made with a mixture of ground pork and beef, though pork alone is also common. Frikadeller are pan-fried and often served with potatoes, gravy, and pickled red cabbage. Here's how you can make them at home. Ingredients for frikadeller. For the meatballs. Ground pork, 500 g, or a mix of pork and beef. Onion, 1 small, finely grated or minced. Egg, 1 large. Milk, 100 milliliters, or water. Flour, 2 to 3 tablespoons. Breadcrumbs, 2 to 3 tablespoons, optional, for binding. Salt, 1 teaspoon. Pepper, half a teaspoon. Nutmeg, a pinch, optional, for flavor. Butter or oil, for frying. For serving, traditional sides. Boiled potatoes, or mashed potatoes. Gravy, made from the pan drippings. Pickled red cabbage, or a fresh salad. Lingonberry jam, or another sweet jam, optional. Instructions to make frikadeller. Prepare the mixture. In a large bowl, combine the ground pork, grated onion, egg, milk, flour, breadcrumbs, if using, salt, pepper, and nutmeg. Mix well until the ingredients are evenly combined. The mixture should be soft but hold its shape. Shape the meatballs. Wet your hands, to prevent sticking, and shape the mixture into small, flattened oval patties, about the size of a small palm. Traditionally, frikadeller are not perfectly round but slightly flattened. Cook the frikadeller. Heat a large frying pan over medium heat and add a knob of butter or a drizzle of oil. Place the frikadeller in the pan, leaving space between them. Fry for 4 to 5 minutes on each side, or until golden brown and cooked through. Adjust the heat if necessary to prevent burning. Make gravy, optional. Remove the frikadeller from the pan and set aside. Add a tablespoon of flour to the pan drippings and stir to create a roux. Gradually whisk in some water, milk, or broth until you get a smooth gravy. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Serve. Serve the frikadeller hot with boiled or mashed potatoes, gravy, and pickled red cabbage. Add a dollop of lingonberry jam on the side for a sweet contrast, optional. Smørrebrød, open-faced sandwiches with toppings like pickled herring, roast beef, or shrimp. Smørrebrød is the iconic Danish open-faced sandwich, a culinary masterpiece that combines simplicity with elegance. It consists of a slice of rye bread, rugbrød, topped with a variety of ingredients, from fish and meat to vegetables and spreads. Smørrebrød is not just food, it's an art form. Here's how you can make your own smørrebrød at home. Ingredients for smørrebrød. The base. Rye bread, rugbrød, 4 to 6 slices, dense, dark, and hearty Danish-style rye bread is essential. Popular toppings, mix and match. Fish options. Pickled herring, marinade silled, classic and traditional. Smoked salmon, roget lox, with dill and lemon. Shrimp, rejer, with mayonnaise and lemon. Fish fillets, like fried plaice, rådspeet, with remoulade. Meat options. Roast beef, oxeflet, with horseradish and crispy onions. Liver pâté, leverpostage, with pickles and mushrooms. Ham, skink, with cheese and cucumber. Fried pork, flæskestig, with red cabbage and crackling. Vegetarian options. Cheese, ost, like Danish havarti or blue cheese, with radishes or grapes. Egg, aeg, sliced hard-boiled eggs with mayonnaise and chives. Avocado, with cherry tomatoes and sprouts. Condiments and garnishes. Remoulade, a creamy Danish sauce with pickles and herbs. Mayonnaise. Horseradish. Mustard. Crispy onions. Fresh herbs, like dill, parsley, or chives. Lemon slices. Pickles or cornichons. Cucumber slices. Radishes. How to assemble smørrebrød. Prepare the bread. Start with a slice of rye bread, rugbrød. Butter it lightly if desired, though some toppings don't require butter. Add the main topping. Choose your main ingredient, e.g., pickled herring, roast beef, or liver pâté, and place it neatly on the bread. Layer with condiments. Add a dollop of remoulade, mayonnaise, or mustard, depending on the topping. Garnish. Add fresh herbs, crispy onions, pickles, or other garnishes to enhance flavor and presentation. Serve. Arrange the smørrebrød on a platter and serve immediately. Traditionally, smørrebrød is eaten with a knife and fork. Classic smørrebrød combinations. Pickled herring smørrebrød. Rye bread plus pickled herring plus raw onions plus fresh dill. Roast beef smørrebrød. Rye bread plus roast beef plus horseradish plus crispy onions plus pickles. Shrimp smørrebrød. Rye bread plus shrimp plus mayonnaise plus lemon slice plus dill. Liver pâté smørrebrød. Rye bread plus liver pâté plus pickles plus mushrooms plus bacon. Egg and shrimp smørrebrød. Rye bread plus sliced hard-boiled eggs plus shrimp plus mayonnaise plus chives. Tips for perfect smørrebrød. Balance flavors, combines salty, sweet, and tangy elements. Presentation matters. Smørrebrød is as much about looks as taste, so arrange toppings neatly. Use fresh ingredients. Quality is key to authentic smørrebrød. Kebab, a popular street food in Denmark, often served in a pita or as a durum wrap. Kebab is a popular street food enjoyed worldwide, with roots in Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cuisines. It typically consists of grilled or roasted meat, often lamb, beef, or chicken, served in a pita, flatbread, or on a plate with vegetables, sauces, and sometimes rice or fries. Here's how you can make a delicious kebab at home. Ingredients for kebab. For the meat. Meat 500 g of lamb, beef, or chicken, thinly sliced or ground. Olive oil, 2 tablespoons. Garlic, 2 to 3 cloves, minced. Lemon juice, 2 tablespoons. Yogurt, 2 tablespoons, optional, for marinade. Spices. Cumin, 1 teaspoon. Paprika, 1 teaspoon. Coriander, 1 teaspoon. Turmeric, half a teaspoon, optional. Chili powder, half a teaspoon, optional, for heat. Salt and pepper, to taste. For the wraps. Pita bread or flatbread, 4 to 6 pieces. Lettuce, shredded. Tomatoes, diced. Onions, thinly sliced, raw or pickled. Cucumber, sliced or diced. Tzatziki sauce, yogurt, cucumber, garlic, and dill, or a garlic sauce. Optional add-ons. Hummus. Pickles. Hot sauce. Fries, for a kebab assiette style. Instructions to make kebab. Marinate the meat. In a bowl, mix the meat with olive oil, garlic, lemon juice, yogurt, if using, and all the spices. Cover and let it marinate in the fridge for at least 1 hour, or overnight for deeper flavor. Cook the meat. Grill method. Thread the marinated meat onto skewers and grill on high heat for 8 to 10 minutes, turning occasionally, until cooked through. Pan method. Heat a pan over medium-high heat, add a little oil, and cook the meat in batches for 5 to 7 minutes until browned and cooked through. Oven method. Spread the meat on a baking sheet and bake at 200 degrees Celsius 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes, flipping halfway. Prepare the wraps. Warm the pita bread or flatbread in a pan or oven. Spread a layer of hummus or tzatziki on the bread, optional. Assemble the kebab. Place a generous amount of cooked meat in the center of the bread. Add shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, sliced onions, and cucumber. Drizzle with tzatziki or garlic sauce. Add hot sauce or pickles if desired. Serve. Fold the bread around the filling and wrap it in foil or parchment paper for easy eating. Alternatively, serve the meat on a plate with rice, fries, and salad for a kebab assiette. Pizza slices, quick and easy street food, often sold by the slice. Pizza slices are a quick, delicious, and versatile meal or snack that can be customized to suit any taste. Whether you're making pizza from scratch or using store-bought dough, here's how you can create perfect pizza slices at home. Ingredients for pizza slices. For the dough, makes 1 large pizza. Pizza dough, 300 g, store-bought or homemade. Olive oil, 1 tablespoon, for brushing. For the sauce. Tomato sauce, half a cup, store-bought or homemade. Garlic, 1 to 2 cloves, minced. Dried oregano, 1 teaspoon. Salt and pepper, to taste. For the toppings, customizable. Cheese. Mozzarella, 1 to 2 cups, shredded. Parmesan, 1/4 cup, grated, optional. Meat. Pepperoni, 10 to 15 slices. Cooked sausage, crumbled. Ham, diced. Vegetables. Bell peppers, sliced. Mushrooms, sliced. Onions, thinly sliced. Olives, sliced. Spinach, fresh or sautéed. Other toppings. Pineapple, for a sweet touch, controversial but delicious. Fresh basil, for garnish after baking. Instructions to make pizza slices. Prepare the dough. If using store-bought dough, let it come to room temperature. Roll out the dough on a floured surface into a large circle or rectangle, about a 1/4 inch thick. Transfer the dough to a baking sheet or pizza stone lined with parchment paper. Make the sauce. In a small bowl, mix the tomato sauce, minced garlic, oregano, salt, and pepper. Spread the sauce evenly over the dough, leaving a small border around the edges. Add toppings. Sprinkle shredded mozzarella evenly over the sauce. Add your desired toppings, e.g., pepperoni, vegetables, etc. Finish with a sprinkle of Parmesan, optional. Bake the pizza. Preheat the oven to 220 degrees Celsius 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake the pizza for 12 to 15 minutes, or until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbly and slightly browned. Slice and serve. Remove the pizza from the oven and let it cool for 2 to 3 minutes. Use a pizza cutter or sharp knife to slice the pizza into wedges or squares. Garnish with fresh basil or a drizzle of olive oil if desired. Falafel, a vegetarian option, often served in a pita with salad and sauce. Falafel is a beloved Middle Eastern dish made from ground chickpeas, or fava beans, herbs, and spices, shaped into balls or patties and deep-fried until crispy. It's a flavorful, vegetarian-friendly option often served in pita bread, salads, or as a snack with dips. Here's how you can make delicious homemade falafel. Ingredients for falafel. For the falafel. Dried chickpeas, 1 cup, 200 g, do not use canned chickpeas. Onion, 1 small, roughly chopped. Garlic, 3 to 4 cloves. Fresh parsley, half a cup, chopped. Fresh cilantro, half a cup, chopped, optional, for extra flavor. Cumin, 1 teaspoon. Coriander, 1 teaspoon. Baking powder, half a teaspoon. Salt, 1 teaspoon. Black pepper, half a teaspoon. Chili powder, a 1/4 teaspoon, optional, for heat. Oil, for frying, vegetable, canola, or sunflower oil. For serving. Pita bread. Tahini sauce, see recipe below. Hummus. Chopped vegetables, tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, onions. Pickles, optional. Instructions to make falafel. Prepare the chickpeas. Soak the dried chickpeas in water overnight, at least 12 hours. They will double in size. Drain and rinse the chickpeas before using. Make the falafel mixture. In a food processor, combine the soaked chickpeas, onion, garlic, parsley, cilantro, cumin, coriander, baking powder, salt, pepper, and chili powder. Pulse until the mixture is finely ground but not pureed. It should have a coarse, grainy texture. Transfer the mixture to a bowl, cover, and refrigerate for 30 minutes to 1 hour. This helps with shaping. Shape the falafel. Once chilled, scoop out tablespoons of the mixture and shape into small balls or patties, about 3 to 4 centimeters in diameter. If the mixture is too crumbly, add a little water or a teaspoon of flour to help bind it. Fry the falafel. Heat oil in a deep pan or pot to 175 degrees Celsius 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Carefully drop the falafel into the hot oil, a few at a time, and fry for 3 to 4 minutes or until golden brown and crispy. Remove with a slotted spoon and drain on paper towels. Tahini sauce recipe. Tahini paste, a 1/4 cup. Lemon juice, 2 to 3 tablespoons. Garlic, 1 clove, minced. Water, 2 to 3 tablespoons, to thin the sauce. Salt to taste. Parsley, chopped, optional, for garnish. Mix all ingredients in a bowl until smooth. Adjust the consistency with water as needed. Serving suggestions. Falafel pita sandwich. Stuff warm pita bread with falafel, chopped vegetables, and drizzle with tahini sauce or hummus. Falafel salad. Serve falafel on a bed of greens with tomatoes, cucumbers, and tahini dressing. Appetizer. Serve falafel as a snack with hummus, tahini sauce, or tzatziki for dipping. Tips for perfect falafel. Use dried chickpeas. Canned chickpeas are too soft and will result in mushy falafel. Don't overprocess. The mixture should be coarse, not smooth. Fry at the right temperature. Too hot, and the falafel will burn. Too cool, and they'll absorb too much oil. Baking option. For a healthier version, bake the falafel at 200 degrees Celsius 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes, flipping halfway. Sushi. Fresh sushi rolls, reflecting Denmark's love for seafood. Sushi is a traditional Japanese dish that has gained worldwide popularity for its delicate flavors and beautiful presentation. It typically consists of vinegared rice combined with raw fish, seafood, vegetables, or other ingredients, often wrapped in seaweed, nori. Here's a guide to making sushi at home, including classic types like nigiri, maki rolls, and sashimi. Ingredients for sushi. For the sushi rice. Sushi rice, short grain Japanese rice, 2 cups. Rice vinegar, 1/4 cup. Sugar, 2 tablespoons. Salt, 1 teaspoon. For the fillings, choose your favorites. Raw fish, sushi grade tuna, salmon, or yellowtail. Cooked seafood, shrimp, crab, or eel. Vegetables, cucumber, avocado, carrots, or asparagus. Egg, tamagoyaki, Japanese omelette. Tofu, for a vegetarian option. For the rolls. Nori, seaweed sheets. Soy sauce, for dipping. Wasabi, optional, for heat. Pickled ginger, for cleansing the palate. Tools needed. Bamboo sushi mat, makisu. Sharp knife. Plastic wrap, optional, for easier rolling. Instructions to make sushi. Prepare the sushi rice. Rinse the sushi rice under cold water until the water runs clear. Cook the rice according to package instructions or in a rice cooker. In a small saucepan, heat the rice vinegar, sugar, and salt until dissolved. Transfer the cooked rice to a large bowl and gently fold in the vinegar mixture. Let it cool to room temperature. Prepare the fillings. Slice the fish, vegetables, or other fillings into thin, even strips. If making tamagoyaki, beat eggs with a pinch of sugar and salt, then cook in a rectangular pan, rolling into layers. Make nigiri sushi. Wet your hands with water to prevent sticking. Take a small amount of rice, about 1 tablespoon, and shape it into an oval. Place a slice of fish or topping on the rice and press gently to adhere. Make maki rolls. Place a sheet of nori on the bamboo mat. Spread a thin layer of sushi rice over the nori, leaving a 2 cm border at the top. Add your fillings in a line across the center of the rice. Roll the sushi tightly using the bamboo mat, pressing gently as you go. Slice the roll into 6 to 8 pieces with a sharp, wet knife. Make inside-out rolls, uramaki. Cover the bamboo mat with plastic wrap. Spread rice over the nori, then flip it over so the rice is on the outside. Add fillings and roll tightly. Optionally, roll the outside in sesame seeds or tobiko, fish roe. Serve. Arrange the sushi on a platter with pickled ginger, wasabi, and soy sauce. Garnish with extra toppings like sesame seeds or scallions. Burger and fries, classic fast food, often with a Danish twist like local cheese or remoulade sauce. Burger and fries is a classic comfort food combo loved worldwide. A juicy, flavorful burger paired with crispy, golden fries is hard to beat. Here's how you can make this delicious meal at home. Ingredients for burger and fries. For the burgers. Ground beef, 500 g, 80% lean, 20% fat for juiciness. Burger buns, 4, brioche or sesame seed buns work well. Cheese slices, 4, cheddar, American, or your favorite. Lettuce, a few leaves. Tomato, 1, sliced. Onion, 1, thinly sliced, raw or caramelized. Pickles, sliced. Condiments. Ketchup. Mustard. Mayonnaise. Barbecue sauce, optional. For the fries. Potatoes, for large, russet or Yukon Gold. Oil, for frying, vegetable, canola, or peanut oil. Salt to taste. Optional seasonings. Paprika. Garlic powder. Parmesan cheese. Instructions to make burger and fries. Prepare the fries. Peel the potatoes, optional, and cut them into thin, even sticks. Soak the cut potatoes in cold water for 30 minutes to remove excess starch. Drain and pat the potatoes completely dry with a kitchen towel. Heat oil in a deep fryer or large pot to 160 degrees Celsius 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Fry the potatoes in batches for 5 to 6 minutes until soft but not browned. Remove and drain on paper towels. Increase the oil temperature to 190 degrees Celsius 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Fry the potatoes again in batches for 2 to 3 minutes until golden and crispy. Drain and season with salt and optional seasonings. Make the burgers. Divide the ground beef into 4 equal portions and shape into patties slightly larger than the buns. They will shrink while cooking. Season both sides of the patties generously with salt and pepper. Heat a grill or skillet over medium-high heat. Cook the patties for 3 to 4 minutes on each side for medium rare, or longer to your desired doneness. Add a slice of cheese to each patty during the last minute of cooking and let it melt. Assemble the burgers. Toast the burger buns lightly on the grill or in a toaster. Spread condiments, ketchup, mustard, mayo, on the bottom bun. Layer lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickles. Place the cooked patty with melted cheese on top. Add the top bun and press gently. Serve. Serve the burgers hot with a side of crispy fries. Add extra condiments or toppings like bacon, avocado, or fried eggs for a gourmet twist.